Ladies and gentlemen, I want to start off by saying, as a disclaimer, you're going to hear some glitches. You're going to hear some beeps and boops. You're going to hear me cut out, and you're going to hear Mitch cut out. That's just the way it is. Last week when we recorded, it was extremely cold outside. I am not sure if that is the cause of this, but it was happening, and it was extremely meticulous and tedious to try and edit out every single mistake. So we apologize immensely for you having to have heard it, but we record over the interwebs and shit happens. So that being said, please enjoy the episode. It does clear up toward the middle, so you won't have to endure it for very long, like the really bad glitching. It does get better, but for the first little while, there's gonna be some things that I just could not cut out of the episode. I did my absolute best to try and edit it down for you, the listener, to not have to deal with it. But thank you for being here. Enjoy the episode.
Bubs, spuds, we're here for the thrill. Spin it around, get a morning chill. So join the fun, get ready to climb. It's ineffably sublime. Special good vibes, morning's just fine. With the woodpeckers calling, it's podcast time. Sublime Squad, keep it wild and prime. Ineffably sublime.
What's going on, Sublime Squad? Thank you for tuning in to another arousing edition of Ineffably Sublime. I'm Bubs, and with me, as always, is Buds McGamble. What's going on?
What's going on?
So yeah, we you might hear some little Optimus Prime action going on today, listeners. I hear it on Mitch's end. Maybe Mitch hears it on my end. I don't know. But there's a little bit of technical interference happening here and there, but that comes with the baggage.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You just went right there. You got a little, for just a split second.
Yeah, it comes and goes, and that's okay.
Don't wait.
Yep, and there goes Mitch.
Oh, no.
Happens to the best of us. Anyway, folks, today is the coldest day that I've experienced in a very long time. It's like one of those booger freezing days when you get out there, and you know what I mean, Mitch?
I do. I've already been out there. It sucked. Don't wish to go back out, but I'm gonna have to, I guess. And what tomorrow's gonna be even worse.
That's what I hear. I don't know, I'm dumb. Anyway, yeah, booger freezing weather out there. I realized this morning that I didn't take out the garbage.
Oh,
And I know it's like the biggest L that anybody can take as an adult.
that's one of those times when you kind of think, you know what? We'll be good. We'll be good till next week.
Well, I knew for a fact because if you remember, I get into like really crazy spring cleaning, not spring cleaning, but new year, new cleaning type shit.
Right.
And I've been working on my garage, so I had a bunch of shit that needed to go down. And it's 5:45 this morning, and I'm watching the news, and I'm like, what is that noise? And I look out, and I'm like, oh, this is the garbage man. Now, thankfully, the garbage man, because they have one of those arms that like reach out and like dump the garbage can.
Oh, that would be so cool.
Right? That's what I'm saying. So he goes down one side the whole way and then turns around and comes back the other side.
Gotcha.
So luckily I'm the last one. So I see him first, and then I'm like, okay, I got like 20 minutes before I can get that garbage out. So I'm like making coffee and I'm doing all this stuff, and I'm starting the car and all this shit. And I'm like, I'm gonna run this garbage can. Now the garbage can's like frozen to the fucking ground. All the garbage bags are frozen to the ground. So I'm out there for way longer than I wanted to be out there. And immediately, as soon as I walk out the door, I can feel my nose hairs just crinkle up.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, oh no, it's so cold.
Yeah.
And I got the garbage down. Everything was good to go. But like, fuck, dude, that shit sucks.
It does suck. Yeah, I had to take Luke out. Luke's our dog. I had to take him out. It was you know what? It was like around that time, 5:45. It was so fast.
Are you talking about penis shrinkage?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know what's going on here, but we're having really bad technical difficulties, and I think it might be weather related, honestly.
Might be. Well, it's gonna look a little
You call
weird when I'm like, you know what? I think I got a good zinger here. Let me call my co-host, and then I'll come back with you with another
no,
with a
you say, let me call my liaison real
yeah.
quick. You let me call my liaison, and I'll get right back to you. Now hold on a second.
That
You'd be
was
like,
so
okay,
fun.
all right, bye bye.
Yeah.
You say, okay. He said to tell you that I am the primary breadwinner, and they're like, oh fuck,
It's like, oh, he got us good. You got
damn it.
us. Oh,
That was good
liaison.
though. He texted me fucking this morning. I woke up this morning and to a Snapchat from Clyde that said, "Here are 5 more of my favorite words." Like, and I'm like,
What?
bro, unprompted. That's just what he did.
Huh.
Fucking totally unprompted. It's bizarre.
Now, so we
But
should give the listeners, sure, I'd probably give them the story of this. That's all a long
yeah,
story,
so
so it'll work good.
I have absolutely no idea what possessed me to do this, but I was just standing in the locker room and I looked over at Noah, who we call him Clyde, but I looked over at Noah and I said, "What's your favorite word?" And literally, without missing a beat, right on the money, he goes, liaison. Like, fucking hilarious. That's a great word. Like, and I guess the only reason I wanted to do this was to share with him that my favorite word is reprieve. But I was not expecting him to give me an answer that quickly.
That was pretty damn funny.
Yeah, it's fucking perfect.
And in the meantime, he ignored me 3 different times, so whatever. Whatever. Literally said, "What do you think happens next, Noah?" And I'm just like,
Yeah, you just went,
"Alrighty."
okay, okay.
Then even look back at me. And then I don't even know. I couldn't even tell if he said anything to me or not. Then I'm like, whatever.
Yeah, that's what he does.
He's a
Clyde.
low talker. So I can't hear when people are 2 feet in front of me to begin with. He might have said something, but I
Oh,
didn't
okay.
hear him.
So he said 3 words to me this morning. He goes, because I also like the word negligible, naivety, and anonymity.
Jesus.
I'm like, all right, like all good ones.
Yeah. It's funny that it's
Negligible.
been how many days and he's still thinking about that.
Oh yeah, dude. He dwells on stuff,
Apparently.
and it's he's had some real zingers. And my favorite one ever, so far, aside from liaison, is when he needed to go buy a belt,
Mhm.
right? And I said, he goes, "What kind of belt do you have?" I said, "I got a Dickies." So it's like my favorite belt ever. I said, "Just go to Walmart and get a Dickies." He
Mhm.
goes to Walmart, immediately sends me a picture of a belt rack with nothing but Dickies belts of every shape and size. And I was like, "Oh,
Oh my god.
my bad." So
Uh,
there's that.
uh, good old
Anyway, so
Clyde.
we've been drolling on here for 12 minutes. Let's should we get into the
The
parts of the
holidays?
episode that yeah, the next parts?
Yeah. All right. So, holidays for today, whatever today's date is that it's being aired. 28th? I think it's the 28th.
Yeah,
Let's
I
say
would
it's the
assume
28th.
so.
All right. So, it is International Lego Day, National Blueberry Pancake Day, National Kazoo Day, National Plan for Vacation Day, and that's it.
Huh.
Those are the holidays. So start planning your vacation today. And while you're playing your kazoo, eating a blueberry pancake, and playing with your Legos.
That's right. All doing that, you can all mourn the day of the Challenger shuttle explosion, which has
I
happened this
remember that.
day in history.
I believe 1986 would be my
Interesting.
guess. I
So
remember
this
this very well.
so I wasn't alive
Mm,
during this, but and not to make any of you feel old, but without that day happening, my parents would have never met, and I would not be here, and this podcast would not be here. So,
Because of the Challenger explosion.
Yeah, my
Really?
father. Yeah, my father was driving a truck for a company called Dunkirk Ice Cream,
Okay.
and it was out of Dunkirk, New York. And my mother was working at a little gas station called Wilson Farms. Well, my father was delivering to this gas station, and that's all he was really doing, was just delivering it like any other delivery driver would. And he just happened to look over and he saw my mom there, and he said, "What do you think about that rocket that blew up?" And she goes, "Yeah, crazy shit." 4 years later, I was born.
Wow. So a national tragedy turns into you being spawned. That's
That's right.
fantastic.
National tragedy to national treasure. Call me Nicolas Cage.
I could
All
call
right.
you a lot of things. Nicolas Cage would be very low on the list.
Damn.
Yeah, it would. But yeah, I was homesick from school. I believe I was pretending to be sick because I think they played
Really?
it. They as far as I know, I believe it was aired on like all the elementary school, like all the schools were showing it on TV because they had the school teacher was up in there. It was the first time I don't know if it was the first time
Oh,
a civilian got up there.
Krista McCullough.
Yeah. So but I was at home and I remember, like I said, I remember sitting there when it happened. It was wild. Wild shit.
Now, I did see, I don't know if it was pretty much like pretty similar, but not Challenger. What was the other one that blew up?
Oh, was it the Discovery?
Yes.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, Space Shuttle Discovery. So I mean, I remember that pretty well too. I don't know why I wasn't in the hospital, but I was at the hospital watching it happen on the TV.
Fuck. I was at the hospital when that happened. I was on call for work. And I was delivering I think it was like a walker to the hospital. And I got into the person's room and I'm having them sign the paperwork. And the guy's like, check this shit out. He's like, that goddamn space shuttle blew up coming into Earth. And I'm like, wow. So I stood there and watched for a couple minutes.
At the DuBois Hospital.
Yes, sir.
Ain't that some shit?
That is shit.
We could have been there at the same exact time.
What were you in there for?
I have no idea. I mean, I was like,
oh, yeah, you did see. You didn't have no idea.
Amanda, what year was that?
I'd say
Space Shuttle
3.
Discovery. Do you think it was 2003?
I'm going to say 03. 03 or 04 is
Okay,
my guess.
If you're saying it's 03, oh, you're dead on.
Wow. I'm telling you, man, when it comes to years, I'm fucking Rain Man.
You're on it, man.
Because there it is. I called the Challenger in 1986. Yep, February 1st of 2003.
You are right there.
Awesome. And I'm like, good.
Years. Anyway,
so how old would you have been then?
13.
13. Were you get a appendix?
No, I wasn't I was just there. I don't remember.
Oh, you were there. You weren't like a patient.
No, I was in a waiting room watching it. I don't remember why I was there. Obviously, one of my parents would have to have been there.
Yeah.
Or something. It was down in the main. So maybe they were there for like blood work or something.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm a youngin', I know.
Damn. It's so depressing. Oh my God. Amanda was a sophomore in college. I was, see what year? 03. I was on 5 at the time. So I was young and virile, full of. Now look at me.
Just neck deep in sniz.
I'm not even I'm not even a toenail deep in it right now. So
fresh out of the list of being the hottest guy at Sears.
Yeah, from being the hottest guy at Sears, neck deep in sniz to no sniz and no, I've got no aura, as the kids say.
Is that what they say now?
I don't know. They might. I keep seeing on social media is about aura, but they're aura or this, aura that, aura this. So I don't know. I don't know if the kids are really saying it.
I almost sent you a tutorial. I saw a tutorial this morning on TikTok about how to how to mew.
We don't need to know how to do that. I know how to mew
A
or
mewing
moi.
tutorial. I thought it was pretty funny.
So
I was like,
let's
Mitch is gonna like this.
yeah, I'd love it. I'd love it. But let's what else happened on this day? So the reason why it's International Lego Day is because the Lego brick was patented.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And then good
That's
old
cool.
Antarctica. What's that?
I
What'd you say?
didn't say anything.
Oh, I think so. So so Antarctica was discovered by Fabian von Binghausen. Good
What
old
a great
Fabi.
fucking name.
Oh,
Fabian.
Fabi. The book Pride and Prejudice published. Read it. I think it was a movie, didn't it?
It
I think
did,
I think
yeah.
there's a
And you're
couple.
glitching all over the fucking place.
I'm sorry. Well, tough shit. Let's see. Sarah McLaughlin and Jackson Paul were born today, and
Got it.
Henry
So
VIII died.
anyway, folks, this I don't know what this is wild. This feels like I feel like I'm in the Twilight Zone.
I don't.
Maybe it was because I was painting a 3D print earlier today and I was using acetone.
Oh, are you tripping balls right now?
I don't know if I'm tripping balls, but I definitely feel I'm feeling,
You feeling
you
funky?
know, a little funkified.
Ooh, there we go.
I printed Darth Maul.
Ooh,
Turned out really nice. Can't wait to paint it.
Darth Maul's fucking awesome, man. You don't even know.
He is fucking awesome.
He is.
All right, we're gonna do the news story here. See what kind of bizarre shit Amanda found today. All right. So, this news story comes from Michigan Live. How exciting. All right. Flint, Michigan, specifically. I have a story about Flint, Michigan.
Do tell.
I was working at Domino's and somebody called to place an order for delivery, and he's giving me the instructions, and I'm like listening very intently, and I'm like, bro, where the fuck is that? And he's like, just down the road over blah blah blah. And I'm like, bro, hold the phone. Where are you calling me from? Because that makes no fucking sense. And he's like, Flint. And I'm like, Flint, Michigan. He goes, yeah. And I'm like, whoa, you called DuBois, Pennsylvania, brother. He goes, oh, I called the wrong DuBois. And I'm like, what?
Ah,
I still have yet to figure out whether or not there's a DuBois near Flint, Michigan.
yeah. That's awesome.
Because this guy was expecting to call DuBois Domino's, but not DuBois, Pennsylvania.
The wrong DuBois.
Yeah, and I was like, and I don't remember if I looked it up or not, but yeah, I don't know. Fucking weird. There is no?
No.
Huh.
There's DuBois, Indiana.
Well, what the fuck?
DuBois, Maryland, Nebraska, Idaho, Illinois, Wyoming.
DuBoisville.
Oh,
DuBoisville, Michigan? Whoa. Okay, so this guy's he was on it. How close is it to Flint? Well, that being said, since we're already doing this, I mean, this is what this episode is pretty much going to be. City, pick a noun, name a noun, and we got weird fucking names for nouns today.
See, I'm not even getting DuBoisville. Oh, there it is. Oh no, send me to Curtisville.
Kerwinsville.
Curtis.
Oh. Would be funny if it was like DuBoisville, Kerwinsville, Clearfieldville.
Yeah, see, I can't get. Well, I'm on Google Maps and I cannot get DuBois.
Can't get it on MapQuest. Damn. MapQuest. Is MapQuest
But
still a fucking thing?
it must be. Ah, used to
Interesting.
love MapQuest. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, mapquest.com.
Ain't that some shit? Heavens to Murgatroyd.
Yeah. Yeah, like I said, Google Maps, I'm not getting anything DuBois related.
That's fucking wild.
That is. Not saying I don't. I'm saying I believe it. It's just, I'm typing, I'm coming up blanks here.
Well, this guy was hell bent to get his pizza, and I'm like, brother, I don't know what to tell you. We are extremely far away from that. So he was pretty mad, and I was like, I'm not going. I mean, I've had people ask me to take them pizza like so far, and I'm like, no.
No. Now, see, I'm
But
getting
that was always my
Dublin.
favorite.
Yeah, I got Dublin, Michigan.
Interesting.
Yeah. DuBois.
It doesn't exist anymore as a town proper. It's now part of Detroit.
Oh.
Interesting.
It merged with Redville, and then Redville voted to become part of Detroit. So it doesn't currently exist. That's why we're not finding it.
I bet you
Gotcha.
the people that live there still call it DuBoisville. And that might be
Probably.
why.
Yeah.
Probably it'd be like a suburb kind of thing,
Yeah.
like all the suburbs of Pittsburgh. Everybody calls it Pittsburgh, but it's, their own little communities.
Right.
Yeah, there's how far. Yeah, Flint. Tell you, Flint. Yeah, I guess Flint isn't too far.
Well, so I guess down here in Flint, the old police academy was sold to become a marijuana grow facility. This is from May 25th, 2021. And at 4:29 p.m., in case you all were fucking wondering. That is fucking bizarre. What a weird detail to have. So yeah, I guess despite objections, Flint, Michigan has agreed to sell. The city has agreed to sell its shuttered Flint Police Training Academy for $500,000 to a company that plans to convert it into a commercial grow facility.
Nice.
A divided Flint City Council approved the sale of 3420 St. John Street. All right, let's look that up and see if this place is still a grow facility while I'm reading this. 3420 St. John Street, Flint, Michigan. And it was a 5-4 vote Monday, May 25th, 2021, 4:29 p.m. Despite protests that the property, which was zoned to allow a grow operation, wasn't properly advertised for sale. Okay. So a claim the city's Department of Planning and Development denied. This was absolutely fair and open bidding and $500,000. So the rest of the article is completely blurred out for me, and I'm not paying for the day pass.
Yeah. For me too.
Yeah. $5 they want. Fuck
Oh.
that.
3420 St. John Street.
Isn't there a way to view this without? Guess not. Well, anyway, I can only imagine that we're about to find out if it's still in operation.
Looks like it's right on the corner of St. John Street and Massachusetts Avenue. I see that.
Amanda found it. Evergrow Cannabis.
There it is.
Look at that. Good for them,
Yeah.
Way to stick to the man.
Well, yeah, in Flint, Michigan, they've been dealing with really shitty water for like the last, 10, 15 years?
Oh, is
Isn't
this
that
still
them?
shitty?
I don't know. I know it was.
There's nothing on the website except for coming in 2023. Wow. All right, listen up, you filthy animals. It's time to stop half-assing your hygiene. You're still using toilet paper in 2025? You're basically smearing shit all over and calling it clean. Enter the A121 hot and cold water bidet attachment.
That's right. This bad boy isn't just a game changer, it's a life changer. It's got dual nozzles, one for your standard ass blasting and one for, let's just say, a more delicate rinse for the ladies.
And let me ask you something. If you got shit on your hands, are you gonna use soap and water to clean it, or are you just gonna wipe it off with a dry ass paper towel and call it a day?
Exactly. You'd scrub the hell out of your hands, right? So why are you treating your butt like it's second class? Step up and show your backside some respect.
And we're not talking about just some cold water punishment here. Oh no. This baby's got hot and cold water control. You want a gentle tropical breeze on your butt or a fire hose of redemption? Your call.
Plus, it's self-cleaning. That's right. This bidet cleans itself, unlike your crusty ex who couldn't even pick up their dirty socks.
Installation? Easy as hell. If you can plug in a toaster or screw in a light bulb, you can slap this thing on your toilet and elevate your ass game in minutes.
And let's be real, your ass deserves this. You wouldn't clean your car with a dirty rag, so why are you treating your starfish like a gas station windshield?
Get the A121 hot and cold water bidet attachment now through our Amazon affiliate link. You can find that on our social medias. Clean your ass, change your life, and maybe, just maybe, you'll finally be worthy of that throne that you've been sitting on.
Seriously, your ass will thank you. Your underwear will thank you. And if you're lucky, your partner might even thank you.
Okay, today's episode is funny words and places and people and names of things and, you know, all that good shit. First thing we're going to do here is start with the parade.com article. And the first word, Mitch, you want to hit him with the first word?
First word is bumfuzzle. What is bumfuzzle? It is says you might hear your grandparents use this funny word that refers to being confused or perplexed.
Now, here, I have heard the word confuzzled.
I've heard that.
So I wonder if that's a derivative.
Maybe, because I've never heard anybody ever say bumfuzzle in my life.
No, maybe people like, you know, very Shakespeareanly word and thought they said bumfuzzle. Or thought they said, maybe they were saying bumfuzzle and they thought they said cumfuzzle. Or, yeah, fuzzled.
Ooh, wow.
Confuzzled. Cumfuzzle.
Cumfuzzled. But yeah, I've never heard bumfuzzle. That's a word I think I'll never even attempt to ever say.
I like it.
Do you? It's okay. It's mid.
It's mid, huh?
Yeah, it's mid.
So the second one here on the list, fartlek. 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 This is an activity runners do when they change between sprinting and jogging. I would assume it's also vice versa. So if you're going from sprinting to jogging and then from jogging to sprinting.
Oh, I don't think. I think it's just from sprinting to jogging.
Okay, so what's the word for the opposite? You're just going to go, okay, so you can go from jogging.
Yeah.
So, okay, I'm going to go from jogging to sprinting. And then whenever you're sprinting, you'd be like, okay, I'm going to fartlek now. You can't say I'm going to go back to jogging.
Would it be, well, let's see, what's the opposite of fart? Burp? Burplek?
Burplek? Or maybe
Burplek? Cumlek?
Oh, God. How about keltraff?
Ooh. Let's see. I'm going to do opposite of fartlek on the Google machine and see if it says anything. Oh, man. I got nothing. It just says... No, just the opposite of fartlek is just called interval training.
Okay.
Yeah, interval training is the opposite of fartlek running because it alternates between work and rest periods, while fartlek is continuous.
That's ridiculous.
That's very upsetting. Like, what's the opposite of fartlek? Interval training. Nerds.
Jesus.
Uh,
All right.
so number 3 is every when. This isn't a typo. It means always or all the time. Every when. That's dumb.
Fucking dumb.
That is
Thank
so
you.
stupid.
That is fucking dumb. Just say always.
Yeah. Every when.
I mean, I know I'm one to talk. I use words that,
Suck.
no, I wouldn't say that.
Yeah, I
I'm
would.
surprised. Okay, listen, I'm surprised because did you film your video?
No.
Okay.
There's just too much going on in the house. I don't have my productive juices this morning.
I gotcha. It's okay. But when I was typing back to you, like I said I don't have any qualms with editing your video. I was waiting for you to be like, never mind, I'll do it myself because you use the word qualm.
No, I saw it, but I didn't think of it really. Now I'm thinking maybe next week I'll do it. It'll be for the episode that's airing today. Not for the air, but it'll be around that time. It'll be Tuesday. Yeah.
Okay.
Because like I said, there's just autumn's here, everyone's here. It's just I don't know. I wasn't feeling it.
Hey, that's whatever you got to. I know you got to be creative.
Yeah, but Autumn said she wants to help film me. I said, well, I got a
Well,
video we can film.
Well,
She
there you
didn't
go.
like that. It
You
wasn't.
you can include whatever details you want.
I don't think we're gonna want to see that. I don't want to see no spuds
that
in
would
mid
be-
coitus.
That would be fucking hilarious. Like, this is like, yeah, last week you saw how Deej gets ready for a show. This is how I get ready for a show. Just fucking banging. All right.
Oh my god, banging. Oh, that's terrible. All right.
All right. Just that's the way it is. Everywhere.
It is.
Next word is ERF. 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 You may think this is some sort of sound, but it's actually a word that means plot of land.
Wow. So I'm gonna buy some Earth.
That's so dumb. So
That
this
is-
is what the planet Earth? Piece
Maybe.
of Earth?
Yeah. Oh, this next one. I like this word. Hullabaloo. You can use word when you're come out. Hullabaloo. Great.
Hullabaloo.
Hullabaloo. Better than Earth, that's for sure.
That is for sure. Now, you used a word recently that I absolutely love using. And it's something that my friend Sebastian used to use all the time. It was very exaggerated whenever he used it, but when we walked into work one day and you said, I hate coming in here and it's just pandemonium. Like, yes.
I don't remember saying that.
Really? It was
Yeah.
It was one day that we came in and
Oh,
there was just one thing after the other, which happens a lot, but
yes, it was the time that we came in and poor Tim was standing there being like, I don't know what the hell happened, but this happened and this is going on. Yes.
yeah,
And then,
you were like, I hate walking into fucking pandemonium.
yes, that's right. I do remember saying that now because
What a fucking appropriate word.
who was it? The heater in the one lane wasn't working, then the discharge door didn't shut, and then the foils were doing something. And like within like the first 20 minutes, there was like all this shit. Yes, it was total pandemonium.
Yeah, it's never a more appropriate word. That only happens on line 5. That never ever happened on any of the other lines.
No, it never felt like it did when the times that I worked over there. It was always just things were nice and smooth ish.
Yeah, so that only happens over there. So we get fucked a lot, but we also have the most downtime.
But yes, yeah, we definitely make up for the stuff
Yeah.
that we do.
So the next word here is meldrop. Unfortunately, this isn't a food. I don't know why that says that. I never would have thought it was a food.
No, I wouldn't have
Instead,
either.
it is a drop of mucus hanging from someone's nose.
Oh,
Oh man, you don't want to go outside today with a little meldrop going on. It'll freeze right to your
Yep.
fucking nose, bro.
God, that was terrible having a drop today.
I do. I love, this is going to sound strange,
Mm,
but most things I say are.
yes.
My favorite thing to do on a cold day like this is to eat a Twix outside.
That makes no sense. Does it have to be a Twix?
Or a Snickers, something with caramel.
Why?
Because it's so cold, and then when the caramel stretches, it like freezes and it gets cold and chewy. It's good.
Number 7, gonna be. I don't know how to respond to that. It's
You don't
another
have
one
to.
of those. How's it different than you just pulling it out of the freezer?
Oh, it's not.
It's not. It's
No, it's the pure and simple fact that you don't have to freeze it. You can just open it and eat it while it's cold outside.
This is so. Okay. I guess.
I said
Has
it
this
was
been something you've been doing all your life? Have you always done this? Is this something recent, or
I wouldn't say I've done it all my life.
did someone tell you to do this, or did
No, this
you
was
found this out on your own?
Yeah, this is happenstance.
It's who?
It happened by happenstance.
Oh.
That's my
Okay.
favorite thing in the world, man. Just to let you know, I absolutely love just totally stumping you.
It doesn't take much.
It's so fun. Yeah, but it's getting harder.
Yeah, it really is.
The more we talk, the harder it is for me to just make you go, "What the fuck?"
Well, this is a doozy here. This is what they call, and I hope it's on this list, a humdinger.
Oh, that's a good one. I hope it is on this list.
I hope too.
We'll have to skim it. We might not do all 105, but we'll have to skim.
Yeah, we're not gonna. Yeah, 105 is way too many. This is obviously not harder because we'll names and places and stuff. So I don't know, man. I don't.
All right, let's do number 7.
Number 7 is gonna be Obelus.
Obelisk.
You know what? If I can't pronounce it, we skip right past 8.
Number 8, sozzled. It's when someone is drunk, and you can describe. So when someone's drunk, you can just say they're sozzled. That's an underwhelming definition.
Yeah, I mean, I like sloshed more than slozzled or sozzled or sauced.
Slosh is a good one.
Yeah.
My friends used to call it piss face.
Piss face.
Yeah, he was so piss face. That's what they used to call him.
Let's see. All right, number 9 is bumbershoot. And
Piss
it's
ass drunk, yeah.
a word for umbershoot.
Umbrella. What the? Why is that a different? Wait a minute. Why?
I don't know. But it's a fun word. It's just so fun saying it really isn't. But their parade is telling us that it's fun. Saying, well, it's raining out. Don't forget your bumbershoot.
But what I want to know is why is that the only thing that's interchangeable?
I don't
know. Why can't I just use it to describe any old noun?
Hey, for what you do to Twix in the middle of winter, you can change words if you want.
I don't understand why that's so weird to you.
Because first off, I'm not eating candy out in 10-degree weather. So the bell can slap me in the face when it's cold. I don't. Or would you say it did? You wanted the to in or whatever you say? It was stupid. I can't even remember.
I don't even remember what the fuck. It like gets. I don't know. It gets stretchy. It's nice.
But caramel's stretchy even when it's in room temperature. It's not
Yeah.
super stretchy, but it's stretchy enough.
Right. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like this is like
It stretches
caramel-
even more.
it's like caramel level 2. It's like it's good, but it's like
Yeah.
level 2 caramel.
I don't really give a fuck what my caramel does. So you
Don't knock it till you try it.
Oh, I'm knocking it and I'm not trying it. That's just how simple that's gonna be.
You have an overwhelming opportunity to give it a shot today. That's all I'm saying.
No,
Or tomorrow.
no.
Even
Oh
better.
yeah, I mean I do, but I'm not. That's just so weird.
So I mean, it's not like I just was like, I'm gonna see what happens if I eat this Twix in -degree weather.
So how did you do it other than having stance?
I was
Happenstance.
eating a Twix while in the warmth, and then I transitioned to the cold,
To the Colt.
to the coolth, to the coolth temperature, and
then you're like, oh my god, caramel is just so fun. Then I want to start eating it outside now. Is that what that sounds like that's what it was. You're eating it and you're like, yeah, that's good. And you walk outside and you're eating it and you're like, whoa, look at the caramel. Whoa. I don't get like this is next level. How'd you call it caramel level 2? I don't
I mean, yeah, pretty much. That's exactly what was
I just
going
wanted
on.
to see. I'd love to have seen that first time that you took a bite and just stretched. You just like, whoa, this is amazing. I love this.
It's like fucking caveman discovering fire, bro.
Do you run into the house and tell your parents, Mom, you'll never believe what I did? This is
Honestly,
awesome.
Oh fuck.
Like, come outside and watch me stretch this caramel.
I honestly, I remember I was at the bus stop, I think. Getting off the bus at school.
And all the kids are in the bus looking at you like, look at Deej, look what he's doing. Look how cool that is. You're like, watch this, guys. Look how far that stretches.
I've had some profound moments at that bus stop, all right? That was one of them. No,
Oh.
I was 100% by myself when I discovered this. Delightful
Oh.
treat.
Holy moly. I just can't.
I mean, I don't know. I don't know what else to say.
I don't know what else to say either.
I've completely bumfuzzled myself.
Oh my. All right. So let's go
Wait,
to number.
hold on.
Oh, okay.
We got to talk about something the other day because I don't know. Amanda, you never reacted except for a laughing face, and I assume it was just because you were just like, well, these boys, this is just another one of those inside jokes that I'm not a part of. All I did was send it as a reminder
That's right. The reminder.
to talk about it on the show, and you just went along with it like it was every other thing.
Yeah.
We're talking about fucking cars at work, and I said, "Oh, you know what I had?" I said it was resilient as fuck.
Well, okay. Now, first say it was because you're like it was because this was the context that I thought that it was in because you said it was a Buick, right? You said you had a Buick.
Yeah,
You had a Buick, and it was
Buick LeSabre, and it was resilient as fuck.
So I waited a couple seconds. Then I was like, what the hell do you mean it's Brazilian as fuck? Like what made it Brazilian?
Your face was so inquisitive. You were like, what makes it Brazilian?
Yeah. Well, because so explain. Buick, a lot of areas had that like wood paneling.
Oh,
So I
yeah.
guess maybe when you said Brazilian, I thought maybe it was like bamboo interior or something of Brazilian forest
Oh, fuck.
motif. I,
Motif.
I really like you. It was Brazilian as fuck.
What a weird fucking way to describe something.
Oh, and then what was it? 2 minutes later, you told Nate that the car he was looking at, the color was very pretty.
Like, ooh, Nate, that's pretty. Don't
He's like,
bring
I'm
it
not
up.
buying that car now.
Oh, fuck.
Oh,
Anyway, so yeah, that's
yes, that was a good reminder.
very
The old-
definition of boys will be boys, because we just threw that in there and she's like, ah, ha, ha.
It
Yeah,
was just a laugh. And that's it. Yep.
that's my favorite part.
Oh
No questioning. Just
no. yeah, we Amanda wrote back fucking weirdos, and yes,
yeah,
that's
definitely.
that's how we do what we do. Whew. All right, Caramel Boy, what's next?
Oh man. What did we said something a little bit ago that I was like, that's got to be the episode title, but now I can't fucking remember.
I don't remember either.
It was something about caramel. Anyway, so the next word here is titter. TITTER. Replace the word giggle or laugh with this word when you want to impress someone.
I've heard people say titter.
And are you impressed?
No, I think it's stupid.
I don't think I would ever be impressed.
Yeah.
Also,
What was it on? It was on episode of something because they're like, oh, what? Not even a titter?
Okay, I was going to say, when do you use this word? Because I don't use the word giggle very often.
No. Let's say it would be context where I heard it. Somebody like said something bonded, and they're like, what? Not titter?
Yeah, I would have to say that's what it is.
Yeah.
Not even a titter? Interesting. All right, hit
All
on
this
the
lack of caramel I drink. All right, number 11 is really stupid. I don't even want to say this one. Let's skip it.
Okay.
Let's go to 12. We'll go to 12. I'll say 12. Okay, 12 is called cleek. CLEEK. This word means big hook. That's dumb. What the hell does it even mean, big hook? Like a hook hand? Or
I don't know. What the fuck even is that? Why would you want to read that one over the last one?
I don't know, because I don't know. All right, the last one was smicker. And it's just another term for, wait, not to be confused with snicker. A smicker means to look amorously after someone.
So if you're horny for someone, you say, I
Ooh.
smickered at them.
Ah, okay. All right.
Cleek.
Those ones were kind of lame. All right. Oh, I love 13. Go for 13. I love this one. I've heard this one all the time.
13, whippersnapper. You might hear an older person call a young, overly confident person this long, wacky word.
I love whippersnapper.
Whippersnapper. That's a good one.
That is a good one.
I didn't know it meant a young, overly confident person. That's weird.
I didn't know it was confident either. I just thought it was young person. It's like, oh, look at that whippersnapper. Yeah, never overly confident. But that's all right.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah. Oh, okay. So we're gonna pivot just real quick to one that Amanda found, and she said the word is gleeking. So it's not to be confused with what I said earlier with cleeking with a C. This is gleeking with a G. Gleeking often occurs when people accidentally project saliva under their tongues while eating, talking, or yawning. Oh, I've always wondered what that was called. Still, anyone can gleek if they want to. You can train your tongue to apply pressure to your salivary glands and gleek on command. She can do it. I always wanted to be able to do it. I've done it before, but totally accidental.
I can do it too, and I can do it well. I haven't done it in a long time, but it's gross. But I can tell you that I had multiple friends that were like always telling me like, Deej, do the thing, and I did it all the time. And I swear to God, like, man, my DNA is all over the fucking school because of that.
Oh,
And it's bad. Yeah, I did it all over the fucking place. Like, they would tell me all the time, like, do it. They just thought it was so funny, and I'm like, why is this
it's
funny?
it is kind of fun. It's cool to see like once or twice, and then it's you know. Like I said, yeah. When you said you had your DNA all over the place, I once flung a booger on a wall at the in the algebra room, and then the next school year, the janitors just painted over top of it because we went back in like the last day of school, and I flung it. I didn't mean to. It's just I had it, and I was just like, it was one of those accidental things where I just thought it was a little one, but it just kept pulling out, and then I didn't want anyone to see, so I hurried up and I flung it. I don't know why I'm laughing so hard,
Dude.
It was like fucking like 4 inches long. It was ridiculously long.
That's fucking
And everyone was just
legendary.
like, whoa, because they heard it like smack the wall.
Ew.
And they were like, 2 kids were like, who did that? And they're like, Mitch, that was you, wasn't it? I was like, shush. So then literally the first day of school the next year, we were in that room. And somebody said, it was the same kid. He's like, oh my God, Mitch. He's like, your booger's still on the wall. And I was like, oh my God. And they literally like did not scrape. They just painted right over top of it. It was disgusting. I'm so sorry for sharing that story.
So, all right. Have you ever heard of do you listen to rap?
A little bit. Depends.
Okay, so there's this guy, there's this rapper, his name's Hobson. He's not famous. No, I mean he's more famous than he used to be, but anyway, he has a song, and I would never forget it, and that's what makes me remind me of the story that you just told. He has a lyric, and one of this is what it goes. It goes, "'Cause I get buck like my Kool-Aid has got way too much sugar in it. You better run like I'm booger flicking."
Oh. Okay.
Because I'd be good at rapping, and I'm trying to get gooder with it. That's his fucking lyric. You better run like I'm booger flicking. I always thought that was so fucking funny.
That's weird.
That's you.
Yeah. I was never much like I said, I was never like the gross kid. I never did things for a laugh. Like I did not mean to do that, but it's just still just ingrained in my head. I mean, hitting that, smacking the wall. And then I think that's the grossest part in my mind. Not really, I guess, is that they didn't have the decency to scrape it. I mean, I guess I could have wiped it off the wall. I'm the one that flung it there, but how do you not, scrape that off the wall? You just paint over top of it. That's just beyond
It's
weird.
probably still there.
It might be. I mean, that was all the way back in 1990 because I did it when I was a junior. So 95. Yeah.
Damn.
May of 95, I flung it. August of 95, it was still there.
Could you pinpoint the location
Of where I flung it, or like whose room?
like where it is? If you went there today, could you point out exactly where it was?
Yes. I'd have to remember where his room was. That would be the hardest part. But if they said, this is his room, I would know exactly where it was.
Oh, I was gonna say you could have your daughter look for it.
She goes to Clearfield.
Where
This
was
was
this
in
at?
Kerwinsville. Kerwinsville.
Oh,
Yeah, see, I went to Kerwinsville. Yeah.
in search for the Mitch.
Oh, it's just so gross.
It is gross. I love it, though.
But I
So funny.
I don't know. I don't know why I got such a kick out of telling that story, but I did.
Man.
I'm
All right.
not a booger guy. I don't like talking like, that's beneath me, I feel. That's like potty humor. I'm a little more mature than that.
Well,
But apparently not, because I was laughing my ass off, so
just a little.
Yeah.
It's okay.
yeah. All right. What's next?
For number 14.
I don't know. I don't even know how to say this one.
Salopets.
Salopet. Oh, that's supposed to. Oh, that's right. You were a whippersnapper.
Yeah.
That's what that. Okay. I thought you were. Okay. Sorry. Salopets. It's a word used to describe a pair of high-waisted skiing pants that has shoulder straps. I thought those were just called overalls.
That's weird. Why?
Yeah.
Why? I don't even know what to say. It's weird.
Yeah, that is weird.
Number 15.
Yeah.
Biblioclept. This refers to a person that steals books.
Uncle Leo. Uncle Leo stole a book in Seinfeld. So he's a biblioclept. Huh.
I didn't realize that was his first name.
Oh, Uncle Leo. Oh, Christ. All right. 16. Accubation. This describes a person who eats/drinks while they're laying down. So basically, anyone who snacks while watching Netflix is an accubation.
Wow.
How do you laying down?
How you drink?
Yeah. I'm making too literally.
Well, yeah, I would assume that you're not going to be completely horizontal.
Yeah. That'd be a hell of a party trick. You'd end up gagging yourself.
Pretty sure you can drink while hanging upside down.
Oh, that would be weird. Could you?
I think so. I think that your body's designed to be able to do that.
To defy gravity at some point.
Well, yeah.
Because it's all like involuntary muscles working. So, yeah, I guess you're right.
People do keg stands and shit.
Oh, that's right. Yes. I never did one of those. You ever do one?
Well, no.
No. Oh, I have to go. You don't have to say the well in front. Well, no.
Well, no. I've considered it.
I never did because I saw one dude almost puke, and I was like, "Nah, I'm not going to be that guy." Well, plus I was also be a lightweight. I'd be like a keg sip.
Keg sip. I used to know a guy. I don't know if I brought him up on here. We called him Crazy Legs. Have I ever talked about Crazy Legs?
I feel like before. Maybe not.
Oh boy, he was something else. But he would come up. He was this really cultured fellow that lived beneath us, me and Sebastian.
Okay.
And boy, he was something. He was from Brooklyn or something, like the hood, Harlem. He lived in Harlem.
Oh, damn.
He moved up here, so he was hard. And he would come up to our apartment and like ask us if he could party with us. But he would party in the most like PG way I've ever seen in my entire life. So he would like, let me get a shot, and we'd pour him a shot, and he would like sip it for like an hour.
What?
Yeah, he would like sip it. He'd be like, let me get a hit of that, and then he'd like take some weed and like take like just like this baby hit. And then like sip on his shot. And Sebastian would be like, what the fuck, bro? Take the shot. He goes, no. I'm a one-hit wonder. That's what he always said. And I'm like, what the fuck does that even mean?
Yeah.
And then he would say, let me get a square. And then we'd give him a cigarette and then he'd leave.
Cigarettes, he calls them squares?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, it was odd.
That is odd.
He was a weird guy.
Wait, yeah, obviously. Well, he wanted the name Crazy Legs. Is that what he told you to call him?
No.
Or did you guys just call him that?
We called him that.
Oh.
Because we didn't know what his name was. And Sebastian come up to me one day and he's like, hey, that dude came up here. And I'm like, who? He goes, the guy with the crazy legs. I said, why does he got crazy legs? He's like, I don't know. I'm like, all right. So we called him Crazy Legs for years.
Nice.
His face, and he never questioned it at all.
Huh.
But he would come up, and everybody would be all fucked up, and he would come up, and he looked at my friend Brett, and he looked right at him. He goes, how much you weigh? Just out of nowhere.
Jesus.
And he would go, I don't know, 150 or whatever, and he'd be like, "Stand up." He said- he- so next thing you know, this dude is bench pressing my friend Brett in the hallway, and
Oh
he'd be
my
like, "Oh, I'm just
god.
fucking with you," and then he'd leave, and I'd be like, "Whoa, what the fuck?" Like,
Jesus.
weird.
Wow.
And he would
That's
just come up in the middle of the night while we were all sleeping and just borrow DVDs from us without asking.
no shit.
Yeah, it was weird as shit.
Wow. Good old crazy
Missed-
legs. Wonder where he's at now. Is he old? Like, do you think around here or is he dead?
I don't know. I every once in a while I would see him at the store, and then I haven't seen him in a long time. I hope he's
Huh.
not dead. Cool
Yeah.
guy.
Seems it.
How much you weigh?
But you oh my god.
So random.
Crazy legs.
Crazy legs.
Yeah.
All right. Where are we at?
We're
Number
17.
17. Lollygag. This
I
word describes.
love this word. It's one
Yeah,
I
it's
love.
Good shit. Good shit. This word describes a person that is messing around and doing something that isn't useful. So most of what I'm doing, most of the time. Lollygag is a perfect. You could just call me lollygag.
We're just gonna start calling just LG for short. Here comes LG.
Just call me Liege. No more Deej. LG. Liege. Like, you just call him my liege? Be like, no, we called him liege. Stands for
Liege.
lollygag. I'm cool with it. That's fine. A lot of line 5 is just lollygagging.
Pretty much. I mean,
There
we weren't
isn't a whole lot that could be going on.
No.
And again, and I'll say this till I'm blue in the face. So many times, you know what I mean, where I've just looked at, like, the other day it happened. The last time we worked together, I had just looked at the foils and was like, I got a minute. And then you come walking in and do it.
Yeah.
Right behind me. And I'm like, son of a bitch.
It's what do they say? It's like the nexus of the universe, line 5 sometimes.
It is.
It's just such a weird, funky little room that we reside in for 12 hours. Well, sometimes not even 12 hours, depends on when we're running, but the hours that we run, it's just a whole nother world over there.
Yeah. Whether it's running full tilt or not, it's something.
It is something. It's a great place to be. I wouldn't want to be anywhere else than line 5.
That's right. I'm with you.
Yeah. All right. So let's see. Number 18. Abecedarian. Oh boy. Okay, so what? Abecedarian. So I would say what it means, and then maybe people could be yelling at us saying that you're anyone who's currently learning the alphabet can be referred to as this. So all kindergartners are Abecedarian. I'm gonna say. Oh, she thinks I'm. Oh, Amanda, you think I'm saying it right? Abecedarian? Oh, I hate that word.
Huh.
I don't want to say I hate it. That's a little harsh.
I'm gonna go with. I don't even know.
Yeah.
Number 19. Bamboozled.
Bamboozled.
What was I saying the other day that was a real good word? Oh, yeah. Rigmarole.
Oh, the whole rigmarole. Yeah. Let's see. So, Amanda. Oops, I don't want to do that. Oh, shit. Hopefully I didn't start cutting. How am I sounding? Am I sounding sexy again?
Are you coming in and out?
Am I? Well, can't be perfect, I guess. Trying to get to this thing here. Abecedar. It's how to pronounce it. Abecedarian. Wait, say it again, bitch. ABC Darian is how she's saying it.
ABC Darian.
ABC Darian. So
that is
because you're learning the alphabet, ABC Darian.
That's weird.
That is weird. ABC Darian.
Huh.
I've never heard that word. That's okay. All right, now
Yeah.
to our
All right. So we were at bamboozled. Somebody who uses this word in a sentence is likely saying that they were tricked into doing something.
yes,
Bamboozled.
bamboozled. I like that word.
So I don't know how far you want to go. You want to do like 25 of these and then move on to something else, or
I was just getting ready to say, let's go to 25.
okay.
So 25 is cutesy poo. While this might sound like a pet's name, it really is a word that means sickeningly cute. Cutesy poo.
It's actually number 20.
What did I say?
You said 25.
Well, no, I said let's go to 25.
Yeah. Then you said okay. So the number 25 is
Oh,
cute.
Sorry.
No, you're good. I was just like, whoa, what's happening here?
Yeah. All right. Oh my God, I love 22.
So number 21, flabbergast. When you want to get across that you were shocked about something, you can use this. I always see on TikTok people will say, "My flabbers were gasted." I fucking love that shit.
That's
Flabbergasted.
yep, flabbergast. All right, now we got 22 is foppish or fopish. If someone is always super concerned with how their outfit looks, you can refer to them as foppish or fopish, one of the two.
Sounds like a Pokemon.
It does. I don't play Pokemon, but it sure does. Foppish. Amanda says I'm ABC and all the hard.
What?
I said I'm getting all the hard words.
Yeah. Well, you know what? You want to do the next one since it's your fucking catchphrase?
Number 20. Wampus.
Cattywampus.
I love saying cattywampus. This isn't a. It's actually and means the same thing as saying something is catty corner from something else. Wampus. I've said catty coo. I like
Catty corner. Yeah, my mom says kitty corner. It's weird.
word kitty corner too. Yes. Catty. God, it's a great word.
It is a great word. When I met Tammy for the first time, she used to say helter skelter when things were all like cattywampus. And I was
Yep.
like, what the? I'd never heard that as like a term before. You know what I mean?
Yeah. That's a one. Helter
I always
skelter.
thought, like the Beatles song, and she goes, "No, that's not what I'm talking about."
Yes, that's what I always thought it was too.
Weird.
Yep.
Number 23 is noob. Noob. This word is used when somebody is inexperienced at something. That's really all you need to know. Usually referring to the use of the internet or the video game. Noob.
Noob. I got 24 is Octothorpe. While many people may call this symbol a hashtag, its really name is Octothorpe. See, before it was hashtag, it was sign on your phone.
Pound sign, yeah.
So it's actually called an Octothorpe. Did not know that.
That's too much.
No, it's not.
Yeah, it is. It's way too much.
Call it some people would call it the tic-tac-toe signal.
Please enter your number, followed by the Octothorpe.
Yeah, it kind of is. Now that you say it like that.
Too much.
It is. I agree. I've changed my mind. I agree now.
Followed by the pound sign. That just, hell yeah, that's what that is. Now, next time you put your fist out instead of asking someone to pound it, be like, Octothorpe. They'll never get it.
No, they won't.
Fucking hilarious. That's like, you need to be a fucking owl with a graduation cap to understand that fucking joke, bro. That's how fucking smart you need to be. All right. 25. Schmooze. This is when you talk in a way to someone where you try to impress them in a friendly and lively way.
Yes.
Basically,
I always thought it was to go to like a fancy place and schmooze. But I guess that is kind of like the same way. It's not really so much talking. It's just thinking you're fancy. You're going to schmooze with these people.
yeah, just, talking in a way that, yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
I guess I do a lot of schmooze.
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you are quite the schmoozer.
I mean, I don't do it on purpose. It's just I lollygag my way into life, lollygagging through life and schmoozing around every corner.
Yep. Octothorpe.
Octothorpe. This is fucking beautiful. All right. Look at number 26, dude. Jesus.
Finifugal. Finifugal. This is what you'd call someone who is afraid of finishing anything. Kind of like finish. So maybe it's finifugal.
That's so. Yeah, it should be finifrugal.
Mm.
If I had to change it, I would add an R.
Okay. And some of these, I'm scrolling through some of these.
What
Duddy.
was the word? What was the word we were hoping? Bunghole is on here.
Gobble. Apple, hodgepodge, wishy-washy, flummoxed. It was oh my god. How in the hell did I
what it was?
What?
Humdinger was what you
Humdinger.
Dude, bunghole is not even close to what we are using it for. We're so far off.
Bunghole, this is what a hole that is in a barrel or cask that you pour the liquid through is called. Pour it through the bunghole. Huh. And 52 hoe cake.
That's a style of cornbread.
Diphthong. Oh my god. Hate to have dead air here, but I was just trying to. Here's ragamuffin.
Oh, I like ragamuffin. That's a good one.
Prugal, rubberoo, scalawag. See, I always thought it was scally, not scalawag.
I still think scallywag is a thing.
Is it?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, saddle. Hullabaloo, taradiddle, whirlgig, yitten, ratoon, dingus.
Dingus.
Dingus is number 80. When you forget what something is called, you can use this word.
Huh. Me and Gavin were in a band called Dingus.
Kind of music did you play?
That was my very first band ever.
Oh, yeah?
We played the blues.
Oh.
We had our very first song. Our first song we ever wrote was called Freaking Hamster.
Jeez. All right. So I went through 105. My word's not in there. Some of these, there were some decent ones. Brouhaha. Canoodle.
Holy fuck. Number 102.
Oh, Floxenock and what? Okay, so it's the estimation of something. The estimation of something is worthless. It's also one of the longest words in English. So it's flux and ossinification. What?
I got you. Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
One day, a gentleman, again at Domino's, we had a the online ordering system, right?
Mm-hmm.
Somebody could place your order, and then afterward, the app would prompt you to leave a review, and then anybody who left the review we would get that review on every screen in the building. It would go boo, and then it would like show everybody what the review said.
Oh, okay.
Good or bad, it always sounded like it was coming through good.
Uh-huh.
It was like trumpets. Anyway, this guy comes through with this review, and he's like, "Fuck this place, and fuck Domino's, and blah blah blah, and your website is a floxenousiny hillapilification."
Wow.
And he goes, "Look it up. It's a word." And I was like, "What the fuck?" Like, so I look it up, and that's what it says. To estimate something is worthless.
God damn.
And I said, I feel like it's more disheartening to hear your website is worthless than to say that your website is a floxenausenihilipilification. And the only reason I know how to pronounce that is because I looked up a YouTube video, and instead of just getting a simple response, the only video that existed was a gentleman with a guitar, and he goes, "I'm going to teach you how to say this word." And he pulls up his guitar and he goes, "Floxenausenihilipilification." And I'll never forget how to say that word ever.
Son of a bitch. That's something.
That's some shit. Floxenausenihilipilification. Good shit. Can't
That's
believe
a,
it.
that's a nice little video that Amanda sent about the bunghole. Can be
Good old beef. Wow.
Gee, Christ. I love it. Oh, so
Well, that's that one.
yeah.
That's 20 words. Where are we at here? 49 minutes on that
49
one.
for this one, and then there's the first part where I was glitching like crazy.
That was about 36 minutes.
Yeah, so we're probably hour and a half into this mofo.
We are probably. So what do you want to do? Do you want to hit another thing or just move it on to a part 2?
I say we move it to a part deuce.
That's fine.
Yeah, let's deuce it.
The next one we'll do. So we did funny words. The next one we'll do funny place names.
Yep, cities. Yeah, place names. There's top 120 cities. Oh hell
And
yeah.
everyday things that you never knew had names. Oh, that one's gonna be fun.
Yeah. Yeah, we need to make this. Oh, that picture of that fat dude. Dude, Pete Ennis is his.
Oh God. Look at the first one.
Oh, that first one's great too.
Samsung.
He's an Apple specialist.
Brilliant.
We'll hit this next week. This will be another good one.
Yeah.
And hopefully I'm not as glitchy next week.
Yeah, I don't know what the fuck is going on with that. It could. I wonder if it had anything to do with like us fucking with video beforehand.
Maybe. But like I said, I shut off and turned back on.
Yeah.
I mean, and I don't know if it got how much better it got.
Definitely better than it was.
Definitely better. Yeah.
Honestly, it could be weather related. The weather's so stupidly cold and
Yeah.
This is the issue, you know what I mean? Now if we ever were to decide to do this natively instead of remotely, we would never have the issue ever.
Right.
But this is the price we pay for this. Like, I guess I shouldn't say never. I used to do a podcast natively, in the same room, and I can't even tell you how many times, probably on more than one occasion, I've had to scrap entire episodes.
No shit.
For some problem or another, yeah.
God damn.
Now, that was while still doing it on the computer. The way that I want to do it would be on a separate thing entirely. So, I don't know. Maybe in the future. Video is going to be our next excursion. Just trying something for that.
Yep.
We're living in a very strange part of the world right now with the so-called downfall and reemergence of TikTok and the ever-growing other emergence of a ton of other video reel platforms, to where we have a very small chance that we can actually gain a good following. So putting video content out there is going to be important.
Yes.
So
Adapt or die. That was a line in what was that movie in? Moneyball.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Brad Pitt.
Yeah, that's a good way to look at it. Just something,
adapt or die.
That being said, looks like you made it to the end of another ineffably sublime episode. Don't forget to stalk us on social media, which we just talked about. And if you're a fan of what we're doing, leave a comment or review to help keep the sublime vibes flowing. We're on Spotify, Apple, YouTube, and all the other platforms to keep you up past your bedtime. Always remember to be sublime, be ineffable, be well. You'll figure it out. That being said, again, what the fuck was I just gonna say?
I don't know.
Something and then reminded me of that.
Something about caramel.
I literally do not remember. Oh yeah.
Oh, there it is. Now he's got it.
No, irrelevant. Nothing. It was just something
Oh.
I was going to talk to you guys about off the air. All right. See you later.
Bye.